Okay, welcome back to today's double header of Monster Rancher Battle League. This is week 4B now. And look at, we got more Suezo action. Drunkenstein just advanced as we saw. And now we got Lontar with the first seed bye here. We got Suezo. We'll have to fight him if he wins right away. And yeah, I'm going to do it differently this time. Because I would feel really bad if my monster got the bye again. I mean, that's being pretty down on myself if I'm just assuming I'm going to lose round 1. It's not what we're doing. But yeah, this monster here is going to get the bye this time. Whoever loses this one. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. So we got Lontar, we got Suezo, the Suezo, we got Maldita, we got Son of Blonic, we got Kabloom, we got Moldy Grandpa, and we got Jean-Claude. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Suezo on Suezo crime is a real issue. Oh yeah, we don't need Lontar. No Lontar. He's got the bye. So first up, we got Suezo. And we got Maldita. Lontar not being in Legends yet is the real crime. He's having a time. Where is my... Oh, I guess these guys haven't fought yet. Suezo and Maldita. Prediction is live. You got 30 seconds. Big naming your dog vibe. Suezo, the Suezo. I got the funniest YouTube comment today. Somebody said, hey, Monster Rancher DX is coming out in 2 weeks. You should do content for that. Thanks, bro. I'll think about it. I-beam misses. Maldita goes for the quiet zone, 62%. Damn!
This Baku is going to take a power nap. Have a great stream, y'all.
So is Suezo after that quiet snow. Thanks, Bakuhuna. Appreciate it. Great. Great job today. Yeah, good idea. I know, right? I hadn't thought of it. It was on my my first Rancher rundown, so obviously somebody found it and didn't realize, you know, I've been making stuff ever since. I got this comment the other day on the... There's this one person who like comments on my videos a lot, and you may have seen them if you've seen my videos, but I think they mean well. I think maybe English isn't their first language or something, but they come off like extremely blunt all the time, even when they aren't like meaning to be like very offensive. They just say like the craziest shit. They had said something about also Maldita wins 2-0. So I've seen this person comment a lot, and they always have like something nice to say, and then something extremely blunt and like bizarrely like aggressively negative, and it's really funny because I don't think they mean anything by it. And what they had said is they were watching the tier list video, and they were like, you should change up the music more often so I don't have to hear the same song. This was a chore to watch. And I was like, oh shit, it was a chore to watch? Okay. But I said specifically in the description. So I started off the description with read description, and then immediately after is, I'm sorry for the audio, I didn't realize I had it playing, didn't realize that it recorded into the VOD. And but there's not much you can do because it's just a chopped up VOD. But I just love that. It was a chore to watch. But that same person has said a bunch of like kind of crazy stuff. They're like, I like your videos, but it is very frustrating that you never thought to put your videos into a playlist. It's impossible to find your stuff. And I'm like, everything is in a playlist. everything I got is in a playlist. Blonic and Kabloom. Son of Blonic got flagged for some reason, so I couldn't write that. Maybe the YouTube comment meant a playthrough like you did for the no save Monster Rancher one. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, dude, it was so funny. And like, this person has like almost nothing bad to say, you know? Or like whatever they say bad stuff, it's always like sandwiched with like really nice things. And so comments like that are very funny to me. It's like, I don't think you realize how aggressive you sound. Shank, 74% hits it. Bet they couldn't find the playlist function. So on my main page, everything's in a playlist. You don't even need to go to playlists. Like, I realize the VODs are very spammy. And so I went out of my way to make sure that they are kind of buried. And like, you have to like search out the VODs. The double shank, Son of Blonic's still alive. I don't think he's a native English speaker. But he's a fan, and I appreciate him. Yeah, I don't think calling him dumb is a good play. I don't think he's dumb. There's definitely some people who are dumb. We've talked about that on stream. The double slap, misses the second one. Kabloom's got 99 guts. He's not going to die. Goes for a third shank. He hits it. Kabloom wins game 1. Son of Blonic and Kabloom game 2. I luckily haven't had a lot of really, really dumb comments. I had one guy once, he said something, because you guys know about the weird comment where like the guy thought I was cheating and he like went on a tirade about it and said I was trolling and that it wasn't possible to play the game the way I play it and all this like random bullshit. And this other guy was like, yeah, I thought he was cheating too, but there's a good chance, you know, he's telling the truth. And so I was just like, do you guys really think like 30,000 gold is a lot of money? Like, you need to spend almost that much money to like buy the house upgrades and stuff. It's not possible to beat the game with less money than that. Explosion! Gets the explosion. There's the grit though. And then he was like, oh, so you think I'm dumb because I don't have a lot of money in the game? And I'm like, no, I didn't say anything like that. Just saying that you probably misremembered because you haven't played it since you were a kid. But he took it very, very badly. Kabloom wins. Kabloom gets it. That's a 2-0 for the Kabloom. Oops. Okay. And our final match of winners round 1. Hate the grit percentage win. Sucks that you hate math. Nothing you can do about it. Moldy Grandpa. And my boy. My boy, Jean-Claude. Gordy got third today. You know, he didn't advance. But third is okay. Not good enough. He doesn't get ice cream. But he gets a ride home. Bloom gets the win. Moldy and JC. Prediction is live. Numbers have happened today and you've missed most of them. That's okay. I've barely bet today. Let's do something. Macho. I see you, baby. 10 seconds. Match that bet. Couldn't match it, eh? Poor ass. Artillery, 37%. Ice cream. This is corkscrew, 50%. That misses as well. Corkscrew, 46. Hits again. Or doesn't hit again. Hits for the first time. No grit for Jean-Claude. Come on, boy. Come on, Jean-Claude. 37%. That's better than 1/3 chance. Instantly win. I love it. I really should have gotten rid of artillery. I should have just kept Gatling. Thrust Claw going to do a little bit of damage there. Jean-Claude at 70 guts. Beam Gun at 52. He will not keep it on Gatling. I really should have made a Gatling. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Keep it on Gatling. Slash Claws. 44% misses. Jean-Claude's got 99 guts. Baby attack. Hits the Thrust Claw. Doesn't kill. Puts him in power. Didn't put him in power. Gatling. Beam Gun. Finally attacks. 56%. It hits. Crits for 529. Gatling. Into the Gatling. 70%. He does it. The 1-2. How do you like my 1-2? Fucko. Macho Cheese. That is your real name. That's the real 1-2. There you go. Game 3. Beam Gun 49. He hits it. That did a lot less damage than I was expecting. But that's okay. Eviscerate at 43%. And I get hit, but my guy's still alive. Can't do his 1-frame links. It's true. He has trouble. 256. I can't hit a crit to save my life. I believe, though. 50%. Let's go. Coin flip. Coin flip. Let's go. Let's go. Bet big. You are rewarded bigly. I was a string and you know it. Brother, it's not my fault you can't. You're mashing. It's not my fault you can't block. JC gets it. It's my money. Okay, so I gotta update bracket. Let's take a look. Man, I don't know if it's because I'm sleep deprived or that I just worked hard labor for fucking 10 hours straight, but I am amped. Maybe it's the gigantic fucking root beer I got at Wendy's. Why are their large pop so big? I don't get it. It's like a mistake. It's like somebody made a mistake and everyone else was too afraid to correct the guy who made the mistake. It was like, you don't need 12 gallons of a drink. And he's like, fuck, who's gonna stop me? I drank that shit and now I am amped. I'm gonna crash so hard. You're an ultimate player, you know how it is. You know, I can't blame you. Everything's like 1 frame in that game. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now. We got Lontar versus Maldita. We got Kabloom versus Jean-Claude. And then we'll populate losers bracket. And then we'll play all the way through that. And then get our winners finals, losers finals, and grands. So, Lontar. And Maldita. It's going to be interesting to see how much accuracy Shank has versus Jean-Claude. Because Jean-Claude doesn't have the fastest guts rate. I think it is a 12? Or an 11? No, I think it's a 12, right? And so that's slightly better than average. But a lot of the monsters Kabloom has to fight... well, no, or... It had 73 against what's-his-face that he just fought, so I don't actually think it's going to be that bad. Lontar and Maldita. Prediction is live. Yeah, so if you guys watched the tier list thing, we had a lot of fun laughing at Sneak Combo's expense. That move is like bizarrely bad in vanilla. And I honestly think that if they are doing balance patching, that will be one of the moves that's actually patched in DX. I don't know what they mean when they say they're doing balance patching. I think they might just make Metalner worse. I don't know. Maybe they'll make Naga worse as well. Those are like #1 contenders. Or maybe they literally just mean the monsters that you can get as the enemy monsters. They technically, those monsters alone rebalance the breeds significantly. Like Tiger, Kamui specifically, is like a top 4 monster in the entire game. Maybe top 3. He's fucking nuts because he's got Metal Nurse Guts Rate. It's a Tiger with Metal Nurse Guts Rate. It's nuts. Also, Maldita's going to win game 1, I do believe. No, he gets the grit. Lontar's still in this. He can get a one-hit KO. But, yeah, we were talking about Sneak Combo. Sneak Combo is one of the worst techs in the entirety of Monster Rancher 2. It is probably the most overpriced tech in the entire game. It's not as bad as some others because, you know, it actually has some use, even if it's bad. It's not like licking or pedal swirl bad. It's not like duck and falling beak bad. Maldita barely wins that one. Sent you what a 10-man bracket could look like. Did you, brother, you know I just like look up brackets, right? There was no reason for you to theory craft what a 10-man bracket would look like because like it already exists. You could have just looked it up. Oh, goes for the chewing again and misses again. Quiet Snow hits. You will be heard. Thank you. Do we know if in new Monster Rancher is going to have a built-in online tourney mode, not just their official tournament thing? I don't think they said anything about that. I don't think it will. It's actually going to take a lot longer to run tournaments. Because looking up memory cards takes forever in that. You can't just have them all loaded onto one memory card like you can in mine. The way I do things. Maldita. Looking pretty nice. Tongue Slap 43. Not looking so nice anymore. Are ya? Lontar with the grit comeback. 3 seconds left on the clock after getting bonked early. Annie. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for the gift sub. Tongue Slap miss at 41%. Maldita. Uh-oh. Don't want to be fighting a Jill with a massive guts lead. Misses the Quiet Snow, though. You guys may have not known that move can miss, but it can. Chewing at 63%. A crit may kill. A crit would have killed. All these gifted subs, I know. Y'all are very generous today. And Baku with the bits, too? Damn. Stay frosty. You too, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Chewing at 60%. Damn, that's the only move he can hit. He hit the tongue slap, I guess. Lontar. Maldita's still in it. Maldita's still in it. Oh, it goes for 1-2 straight. Not the play. Though, to be fair, still does have the guts lead. And 7 seconds on the clock. He will be able to attack again. Anything he hits with will kill. Maybe. Quiet Snow will, definitely. Maldita is going to win it 2-1. Even on the grit, Maldita would have won on the tie. Power Suezo looks fun. Both of Suezo's builds are very good. In both hard mode and vanilla, both of Suezo's builds are really strong. I think his intelligence build is stronger, but it's still, like, good, you know? Like, sorry, yeah, his intelligence build is stronger, but his power build is still good. His power build is still a lot better than a lot of other builds in the game. I think Suezo was slept on for a while. I don't know why. And I'm going to be honest, for me personally, I wasn't really until I saw Macho with Odd, the white Suezo he made for the Switchport Battle League Season 1, that I like actually started looking into Suezo. Because that one, it's a different case, because white Suezo has an insanely quick guts rate. And also it's on the port, so, you know, that changes a lot of things balance-wise. With regards to being able to attack at under 45 guts and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I started looking into like actual Suezo in vanilla, and I was like, man, this shit is actually really, really good. And it was known that like Spit is like the best DPS move in the game and fun stuff like that. But that's such a stupid metric. Like, nobody actually uses DPS as a thing. I joked about that in the Pixie video. Prediction is live. I joked about that as like kind of a fake out. I'm like, yeah, Flame is like one of the highest DPS moves in the game. It's crazy. And then I was like, oh, but by the way, nobody uses DPS because it's a stupid fucking metric. Haha, gotcha. Damn, somebody knew I was going big on JC and they bet 10 on Kabloom. I got baited. I'm just betting big. I don't care. Who cares, man? What do we got? 1.8. I think Pink Suezo might have a faster guts rate, actually. Pink Suezo's got, what, a 9 or an 11? Something like that. Damn, artillery at the one-hit kill. 4 seconds. Maybe because without tech removal, having Tail Assault or Spit might have turned people away. Tail Assault's not great in vanilla. It's fine, but it's -4 hit for some reason. Artillery 43%. Does he do it again? He does do it again. Does it land again? It does land again. Jean-Claude with the double 4-second victory. Moving on to winners finals. Jesus Christ. That was a set. So, let's take a look at our bracket. See how we got here. What the hell is happening? JC Pop-Off flexing. Yes, sir. I think Suezo's whole reputation as a monster that turns people away. I mean, yeah, in the anime, he's a big goober, you know. Okay. So, look at that. We got a Blam. Did I do this right? I did it backwards of what I normally do. I should have done this. This guy moves down here. And like that. And then this guy goes here. Yeah, this is how I normally do it. That's what I should have done. Okay, so we've got Sana Blahnik and Moldy Grandpa up first. And then, you know, you can see the rest of it. Lontar versus the winner of that. And Kabloom versus Suezo. White Suezo has Real. Yeah, it's very good in the port. Real is a lot better in the port. We've talked about that a bunch of times, but it's great. Your impact, it legit was. You know, what if Naga in general got Real? You're gonna love the port if you think Naga with Real would be a fun thing. Punisher gets Real, and Punisher's only real downside, haha, is that it does not have access to grit. In higher stat caps, that doesn't matter at all. So in like a max stat format, with Metal Nerve banned in the port, Punisher is the strongest monster in the game. Like, probably bannable. He's so fucking good. Bill, I don't know if you're here, but tell your boy to throw. You know what to do, brother. You can find his PayPal. Sana Blahnik and Moldy Grandpa. Prediction is live. Does Punisher have the same guts rate as Time Noise? It does have the same guts rate as Time Noise. So predictably very strong. It is obscene. Max Stats is a format specifically where nobody gets KOs, but because of Real and no 45 guts limit, Naga gets KOs. Punisher specifically gets KOs in that format. It's really, really dumb. Time Noise got nerfed. Yeah, Time Noise only has a 9 guts rate, which is the same as Ripper. And they made Punisher an 8 guts rate monster. He gets Real KOs. Oh, Rip, I think you're a bit behind the stream. Yeah, that happens. But what's interesting is that outside of max stats, people run Ripper. If you're doing the Japanese 2997 format, people run Ripper instead because grit is invaluable. Especially if you're running a low life build, you need grit. You're gonna lose if you don't have grit and you have low life. Sana Blahnik gets the KO, but Moldy Grandpa grits it out. He's still hanging in there. Eviscerate 50-50. Here he goes. He hits it. Moldy Grandpa is going to win the grit tie. Moldy Grandpa 1-0. Punisher punishing people for not using it. It is kind of absurd and upsetting how strong it is. It's I think the only matchup it loses in the entire game is Mountain. I think it beats every other monster solidly. In max stats specifically. Yeah, it was really funny. So they had the first 2997 Koshin, and it was 6 Metal Nurse, a Kamui, and an Undine. So basically 6 of the best monsters in the game, and then 2 of the top 5 monsters in the game. That's understandable. And then they're like, you know what? Metal Nurse too strong. We're gonna do max stats tournament. No Metal Nurse allowed. And it was like fucking 5 Punishers, and I don't remember what the other ones were, but it was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's great, brother. Yeah, you really fixed it. And then they're like, you know what? Another tournament. We're doing another tournament now. And I don't even remember what the format was. I think it was 2997 again. Moldy Grandpa wins 2-0, by the way. Yeah, I think it was 2997 again. And it was 4 Rippers and some other stuff that I don't remember. 5 Punishers, 2 Kamui, and 1 Peachtree Bug. Ah, yes! That makes sense. Color Pandora is, like, okay. Color Pandora is fine. And I think in the port it's better than it is in vanilla. So, look at that. Last week, Blonic was top 6. This week, it goes 0-2. That's just what happens. It's so close in the power level here. Then they did 2021. Oh yeah, that's what the new one was. The new one was 2021. If you guys want to see... Oops, my bad. Wait, this isn't real. You guys want to see the stupidest fucking tournament of all time? You guys gotta watch the first official tournament they did for Monster Rancher 1 when the port released in 2019. Because the first tournament was a 1,997 cap, because it was, you know, that's when the game came out, 1997. It is so funny. It is the most batshit Monster Rancher I have ever seen in my life. It makes no sense competitively. One of the top 8 monsters is a fly plant with like 16 life. It's bizarre. It is so funny. It's definitely worth a watch, but it is like maddening. Blonic and Moldy. Blonic. Moldy gets the win. Kabloom and Suezo. Prediction is live. Monster Rancher 1 tourney was awesome for all the wrong reasons. You should go find it. It's funny. I was talking to Tangent. I don't know if you guys know who Tangent is, but he's a streamer. He's a bigger streamer. Because he's super into Monster Rancher. And he was talking about how he had actually reached out to Tecmo to see if for the official tournament, if they were interested in having English commentators for top 8. And they explicitly said no, they're not. Which is the most Tecmo thing, because they don't give a shit about the English community. And that's always been true. And it was basically like they had to have their nuts twisted to like even release this for us in the first place. And big streamer reaches out, asks to do like a goodwill thing where he can like help proselytize the game, much like I do. And they were like, nah, we don't care. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So basically, no stat turning, basically. Holy shit, Kabloom, brother. That's 4 tournaments in a row. That's 4 matches in a row. He got 1 hit kill. At least he gets the grit. He's not going out that way. That would have been very upsetting. Frame 1, 3 of those times. Wonder they got bought by Koei. Well, I mean, Koei's calling the shots right now, so anything that's like going badly is Koei's fault, probably. So I don't think Koei cares too much about the Tecmo properties in the first place, unless they're like the super popular ones. I don't know. What's a famous Tecmo property that's still alive other than DOA? Like, is Deception still around? I don't think Deception's still around. I don't know if Fatal Frame is Koei or Tecmo. Monster Rancher. Never heard of it. Ninja Gaiden is, I don't know if that's Tecmo or if that's Koei. Tokobots? I don't even know what that is. So Kabloom just chilling. He gets Will. Oh my god, the explosion Will. 99 guts gone. I have never seen that in my life. Holy shit. What a night. What a fucking night it has been. I'm sorry, Bio. Your monster got fucked there. Wow. That's unfortunate. God damn. Drained 69 guts too. I mean, it always drains a lot of guts though. No, they're remaking Fatal Frame. Yeah, I know, but I don't know if Fatal Frame is Koei or Tecmo. Okay, so a little bit of backstory. Backstory is the wrong word, but a little bit of an explanation on what just happened there. Especially if, you know, you don't know battle specials that well. Will is a battle special that procs under a couple of conditions. One, you have to have 99 guts. If you don't have 99 guts, it won't really happen. It won't ever happen, sorry. And two, you need to use an attack that has less than an even hit percent. Or less than even hit chance. So something that has -1 or a lower hit. Explosion is like -20 or something like that. So it's very, very inaccurate. And the less accurate the move is, I believe, don't quote me on this one, but I do believe it has a higher chance of activating the lower the chance of it actually hitting is. So those are the conditions. What Will does is it makes the next attack you use that has less than a 0 hit chance have massively increased accuracy at the cost of costing double the amount of guts it would normally cost. It was thought for a long time, and I say thought for a long time because not only did we all originally think it worked this way, but it was confirmed in the code that an attack needs to use the exact amount of guts. Like, so an attack that costs 50 guts wouldn't be able to use Will because you can't ever have 100 guts. You can only have 99. This is explicitly stated from somebody who, from Smiling Faces 96, the guy who did all of our reverse engineering on the game, the guy who taught us a ton of stuff about the game because he was trying to reverse engineer it. But you can actually use a move with 50 guts with Will. You don't get to you can get to choose when Will activates. Will doesn't pop up and you're like, okay, cool, now it's time for me to use my attack. It only activates once you've used the attack, so it's a random chance. And so basically what it did was it took Explosion, which is one of the most powerful techs in the entire game, and gave it a massive accuracy boost. That's some shit. Fatal Frame is Tecmo, and I think Koei sees big money in some Tecmo properties. Correct. I agree with that. I do believe they see big money in some Tecmo properties, or else they probably wouldn't have bought the company. Do I think Monster Rancher is one of them? The fact they won't let English commentators as part of the broadcast or whatever. It's not even a broadcast. It's a fucking recorded thing that they put up online. And they're like, no, we don't want anyone to do that. Or maybe that's just what they told them. I don't know. But either way, they're fumbling real hard. I don't know if you guys are aware of my feelings about how they're managing goodwill and all that fun stuff about the game, but they are making it really, really hard to tell people about this game. Kabloom burning all the meter, basically, literally. They sold the Solomon's Key franchise. Oh boy, I guess we're never gonna get Monster Rancher Explorers 2. If you guys didn't know, there's a Solomon's Key clone called Monster Rancher Explorers. It's a better game than Solomon's Key, but it's basically the same game. Well, the Grandpa wins game 1, by the way. Monster Rancher Explorers DX. It's just a pipe dream now, my friend. Lontar wins game 2. That's why that game exists? Yeah, it's just a clone of another game they had the rights to. Man, I still can't get over that Will. I'm speechless. Will almost never procs in the first place. It has a higher chance to proc the longer your monster sits at 99 guts. And Kabloom is at 99 guts for a very, very long time. Horse Simulator? Dude, I would love it if the game was called Horse Simulator. It's called Gallop Breeder or something like that. Oh, Moldy Grandpa gets the chewinged. Or Gallop Racer. That's what it's called. Horse Simulator. That's a much better name. Chewing can't miss. It's not possible. Yeah, I saw the QA Koei Tecmo was doing, and all the answers were not good. They did. Fujita-san did a interview where he said it was like #1 priority for them to like have a good and strong line of communication between them and the fans, and that's a baffling thing to read, because have you read anything that you've written, my friend Mr. Fujita-san? Because I don't know if it's stuff getting lost in translation or what the deal is. But everybody feels like they're left in the dark with this game. Even us, who like actually know everything. And by everything, I mean like the stuff that everyone else is asking, like, how do I make monsters? Is it with MP3s? And it's like, oh brother, come on, read the fucking document. Like, those of us who already know all that stuff still feel like we know nothing. And then they also explicitly said they will not be giving us patch notes, which feels just like, I don't know. I'm a huge advocate for game devs, and I fucking hate it when people they're like, oh, well, that decision is just the game devs being lazy. Like, no, it's not. It's someone in like upper management who's like, we just need to push out a product. Specifically not releasing patch notes is pretty lazy. That's literally just laziness. And it's not specifically the devs' fault. I don't know whose decision it is. So I'm not going to say it's the devs being lazy, but someone at Tecmo is being very fucking lazy by not providing a resource that almost every other game with any sort of competitive aspect to it does. So it's just, I don't know whose decision it was, but it is a bafflingly dumb decision, and also completely par for the course, because, you know, it's the boardroom that might not want it. I don't know. It 100%, it absolutely could be. And I would absolutely never call like the one guy who works at Tecmo who cares about Monster Rancher lazy when it comes to the franchise, because I'm sure he cares more than anyone. But somebody there is dragging their heels, and it's making it very difficult for everybody. Too many people refuse to differentiate between devs and execs. No dev wants to put out a game full of bugs and all that other stuff. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants their product to suck, you know? The thing they spend all day, every day working on. Lontar with a quick 2-0. 2 missed explosions. Kabloom's like, it brought me this far. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try and explode, and he instantly loses for it. You know, we saw him get the Will KO. We saw him kill himself back to back. That's just how Explosion works. That's how Explosion be. Let's go to the bracket. Did anyone notice Kabloom tried to cling to the side of Lontar? Yeah, there's actually one of my most viewed clips is Kabloom running to the side of Drunkenstein. And I don't know what it is. It's something about Suezo's model. It like really fucks up the explosion. It looks like he tries to deke him out. When was the last time Chewing missed? It doesn't, brother. Never has and never will. Sees all the time playing RuneScape. Everyone shits on the devs when it's been clearly the suits upstairs causing problems. That's, yeah. That's how I feel about this situation as well. So, while it's funny because I started off saying like, well, you know, I don't like calling the devs lazy, but they're lazy. I may have worded it incorrectly, but like I don't know whose fault it is, but whoever made the decision not to put out patch notes is lazy and actively disdains their community. They actively do not like the community. Like, that's what that means. And it's unfortunate because I love this game. And, I don't know. I'm still going to get everyone to play it. It just sucks that they don't care as much as we do. Okay. And, like, fine, whatever, man. We'll fucking... we'll dump the ROM. We'll figure it out ourselves. Like, okay. That's what you wanted us to do. It's not like we can't do it. The good version of the game has patch notes. Exactly. It's okay. We have Al. Yeah, exactly. Like companies these days, a corporate culture thing with shareholders being more important than people wanted. I don't think that's a recent thing. I think that's life. That's capitalism, baby. Anyway, enough of this doom and gloom because it's only a couple of days till the game is out and I'm still excited. We got Maldita versus Jean-Claude in winners finals. Loser of that will fight Lontar. Surprise, surprise. And yeah. So winner of this next match moves on to this week's Winners' Cup. Winner of the following match also moves on to this week's Winners' Cup. Eight days till we get Monster Ranching. What am I looking for? Jengao. Reminds me, it has been adjusted. It's so frustrating because it's like, I don't know. Turkadirk is now following. Good name. I don't know, man. We talk about this a lot in on my stream and just in general, that Monster Rancher wants to be an unknowable entity. They want the things that happen in the game to not be things that you can just mathematically solve. But also they want to run tournaments for the game. So it's like, what do you want? Do you want people to compete and optimize, or do you want people to not do any of that and just fucking flounder around? Both are perfectly acceptable ways to play the game. You don't need to know anything about items or anything like that. You don't need to know anything about competitive play to love Monster Rancher and have a great time playing it, and that's one of the best things about it. But also, like, weird that this community that you're trying to target by like advertising tournaments and stuff like that is one that you're also not willing to share any information with. I think they want people to discover things and not know straight off, but it's like they don't understand the fan base at all, because we're not going to wait around to discover. Day one, we're going to have it data mined. Like day one, it's going to be figured out. Nobody's in the community is going to be waiting around. So all they did is like make busy work for us. You followed off stream. Yes, I actually gave you a shout out earlier. Jean-Claude and Maldita artillery at 42%. You know, Jean-Claude, you can't always just artillery your way to victory. 1-2 straight misses at 51. It's my monster. It is my monster. I'm doing my best. Really funny because Pokemon is all about Chimecho is my friend and he's the best, but the devs are also super into pushing getting into comp. Yeah, exactly. And you can have both. It doesn't need to be one or the other. One doesn't ruin the other. I see people all the time that are like, I want to get into competitive, but I think it's going to ruin my enjoyment of the game. I don't understand how the people in competitive have any fun. And it's like, bro, you don't think this shit's fun? I wouldn't have 20,000 hours in this fucking video game if I didn't find it fun. The most fun I've ever had playing a video game in my life. Artillery, you don't need artillery here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Quiet snow. Fuck. Jean-Claude, big dead. He's not going to be able to attack again. Maldita wins game 1. Yeah, this community is incredibly obsessive. And I think it... Oh my god, the frame 1 quiet snow. Jean-Claude, please stay alive, brother. No! Fuck. Okay, Maldita. Up 2-0. It's made you enjoy the game less casually? Well, yeah, of course it has. I can't play the game casually. I don't give a shit about playing the game casually at all. It does not interest me. Like, what? There's like... You guys watch me play it blindfolded. Like, what else am I gonna do? Game sold, what do you have left to do casually? Exactly. And, you know, if you just want to play it casually, you want to take 400 years to, like, make your one monster, and you want to watch every animation, and you want to play with them every time they say they want to play, that is 100% okay. That is a fantastic way to play this game. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, and you should not feel like you're not allowed to play it that way. I think this community is pretty good for not stopping people from playing a specific way. I see online all the time. Fucking Christ. 3 quiet snows, 3 wins. Jean-Claude, again, never gets grit. Ever, ever, ever. He has grit. He never fucking gets grit. I hate it. So Maldita moves on. That is Maldita's first Winner's Cup. That's very surprising. Hey! Thank you, Matt. How are you doing? Pokemon doesn't quite get it right. So Pokemon, I think, does a very good job of differentiating the two communities and having stuff for both of them. But I think Pokemon, well, it's not Pokemon, but the fan base for Pokemon, I see casual people all the time being like, why do you like Carnivine? Carnivine's not good competitively. And it's like, who fucking cares? He's a goofy cactus tendril monster. Like, let me enjoy my fucking Carnivine. I don't give a shit. I'm looking for Lontar. But nobody does that in Monster Rancher. I love Mochi, you know? I was back and forth about the subject on the Mochi video, but I love Mochi. I think Mochi's a great monster. Mochi's a fucking terrible monster. But I love Mochi. There's nothing wrong with that. Dragon's one of my favorite monsters in the game. Dragon sucks. That's okay. It's not going to stop me from playing Dragon. If I was playing casually, I would probably play a Dragon as my next monster. JC and Lontar prediction is live. Sonic Spinball. Oh my god. Sonic Spinball is a thing. I beat it as a kid, and I don't know how I beat it as a kid because I was playing it as an adult a couple of years ago, and I'm like, this shit is awful. I don't know how I had the patience to beat it as a kid in one weekend when I rented it from the game store. Mochi is good. It's a nice monster. I like Mochi. Down with Undine. Okay. Artillery at 47%. Almost 50-50 on it. It hits. It's a KO. Jean-Claude wins game 1. I really appreciate the raid, Matt. Hope you are doing great. Hope your stream went well. Mango Suezo was done. Maybe. Artillery close to 50%. Tail Assault? Chewing? Chewing might kill. Might not kill. It's probably going to do enough damage. Jean-Claude has a lot of guts. Oh my god, he's still alive. How is he still alive? 6 life. He's backed into a corner. He pushes his way out. He's got a huge guts lead. He's going to walk right into the tongue slap, but it misses. Jean-Claude with a huge guts lead. Still Beam gun at 66. Gatling gun at 80. Misses the Gatling gun. Oh my god. Oh my Lanta. Beam gun 59. That misses as well. Lontar at 60 guts. Goes for chewing. Chewing misses. It is a Christmas miracle. We're still in it, folks. Can Jean-Claude bring down mighty Lontar? Jean-Claude needs to back up. ETFO, brother. Attack, please. 2 seconds left. Oh my god. Lontar wins game 2. Chewing can miss, apparently. JC is cycling his bad RNG. I believe it. You've had Chewing miss IRL. You bite the fork. Beam gun 59. Oh, okay. He hit the artillery, and then he's just missed everything since. That's the monkey's paw if I've ever seen it. The double tail assault. Jean-Claude can get power. He gets power. Is he going to get tail assault again? No, he's not. He dodges it. He needs to use something. Beam gun, artillery. Artillery with power is such a waste of power. It hits, though. 999 damage. That's, you know, Jean-Claude, maybe just use artillery. It's the only fucking move you can hit. Oh my god. 2-1 for Jean-Claude. What a tournament. Tongue slap will kill if it hits. Very spooky. My boy's moving on to the Winners' Cup. Jean-Claude does it. 3 artilleries. Can't land any other tech. But he does it. By God, he does it. Oh my god. You know what this calls for? This calls for a dance party. Lontar is broken in half. Here we go. Grand finals.
I'm terrible with the details.
We got Maldita and Jean-Claude in grand finals. Jean-Claude's the only of my monsters that have not made a winner's finals or a winner's cup, sorry. He's the only one of my monsters that has not made a winner's cup yet, so feeling it. 2 new monsters here, Maldita and Jean-Claude. Neither of them have made winner's cup, and now both of them have. Do I have other expendable monsters? I don't have any expendable monsters. JC wins. Maldita and JC. Prediction is live. Maldita hit those quiet snows for the victory. I gotta bet big. It's not in my best interest to bet big here, but I gotta bet big. I gotta bet EA big. 4,500 points. Here we go. Predicting JP. My phone's got 1%, so it will die. Like a storm. Thank you. Appreciate the prime. Thanks for sticking around. Wasn't Jean-Claude in that? Dude, everybody was in the Expendables. I didn't get the joke, but yes, I think he was. Wait, you know who else was in the Expendables? Where is he? We'll go see the guy who was in the Expendables in a second. 3 Up Moon with the 2 gift subs. Oh my god. It really is Christmas. Thank you for all the gift subs, everybody. Artillery at 42%. He opens with it. It's been working for him. It's still working for him. Jean-Claude hits. It's 4 in a row. Got a hype train going? Damn, that's actually hype. Fun Winners' Cup this week so far? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of really cool monsters. It's nice seeing some that are different. Artillery misses. You know, it happens. Had to make the 1 sub 3 subs for the 3 up. Damn, I appreciate it. One all. 1 hit KOs. Glassworks gets the Winners' Cup this week. I got a good feeling about this. There's a lot of monsters that it can beat up on. Jean-Claude's kind of a bad matchup. Or Glassworks is a bad matchup for Jean-Claude, I should say. It's feeling like a Christmas miracle with JC making the Winners' Cup. NGL. Hoping my Mon cannot choke in Winners' Cup this time. Need to, brother. I love how I made Winners' Cup with 2 monsters. And they both got dunked on so hard that they never, ever recovered. And have been going like 1 and 2 ever since. YB, JC, and Drunk are all good matchups for him. Yeah. Maldita will fucking wreck it if it hits a single Quiet Snow, though. Maldita on tournament point goes for the 1-2 straight. It hits it. Big damage there. Jean-Claude doesn't get power. He doesn't need it. He's feeling himself. 1-2 straight. He gets hit again. Maybe I should have got power, brother. That's it. Maldita wins 3-1. A little unceremonious, but what are you gonna do? Sword God of Drunk has to fight Bombo again. I mean, he might. Well, if Bombo makes Winners Cup, he will. Anyway, congratulations to Jen Gab. Congratulations to ya boy. I got someone in the Winners Cup this week. That's going to be a lot of fun for me. I just lost 4 grand in chips. Who cares? Don't make a big deal about it. Frig. How many chips we got? Let's find out. Hold on. I gotta choose a prediction real quick. Maldita gets the win. There you go. There's your freaking chips. You fiends. Damn, that is a hype 3-up moon. Look at that. I still have to make my animated emote, because I got one now. But this is me right now. This is how I'm feeling. Look at this. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck, I'm so tired. My monster did well. I'm going to bed. Let's rate a channel. Who is streaming right now? Tom Fox is streaming. My boy Tom Fox. You'll be seeing some content from me and him in the future. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so we'll rate him. He's playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Thank you, everybody. The Harm Alarm is now following. Thought that said the Ham Alarm at first. And what is Tom doing? You know, I'm not going to divulge. I'm not going to divulge. Don't tell him I said anything. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. Are we rating? Does it say we're rating? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it didn't pop up at first. Remember, if you follow through on the raid, you guys get free channel points. And you can use them when we are doing these bets. You could be like me and just waste a shit ton of points because, you know, you got it coming up. Dismiss this message. And I can't even see the raid. Does it say it's getting canceled? Yeah, it's being stupid. Here. Let me refresh my stream manager real quick. One more time. Okay, there we go. Sedation Holiday with the Prime. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a fun day as well. There you go. 33 viewers now ready to raid. That's it. I worked a shit ton today. We're not having the stream tomorrow because I am going to be working 14 hours, 15 hours, maybe more. 7 vajandas. Imagine. Maybe more. I don't know. I'm working a lot. It sucks because I wanted to have my next video done for tomorrow. It's not going to happen. But I'll have it done by the end of the week. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then next week we got DX coming out. Going to be a lot of awesome stuff. Back to back to back to back to back. Hope you guys are ready for it. I am going to go sleep for 1,000,000 hours. And I will see you hopefully Wednesday. If not Wednesday, then Thursday.